Good morning. What's going on, people? How we doing today? I see I'm live. Welcome to the easy stream, Sunday morning Fishroom Hangout stream, where we hang out in my fish room and my phone won't stop buzzing, and we take it easy, as far as we can tell. Last week I wasn't here, as you all know, because I was at the Keystone Clash 2023. It was a good time. Hung out with a lot of cool people. Um, Saw a lot of cool stuff. Bought some stuff. Spent some money. Probably too much money. Um, I'll get into what I got. But I got some fish. I got some fish. I got some snails. Yeah, but it was a great time. Cool. So let me say good morning to people. Good morning, people. I don't know if anybody saw that little sneak peek of Monty, the Lord of Flame. That was a mistake. I didn't mean to click that button. But it cracked me up. Good morning, Bionic Bigfoot. And I saw Jenny Lynn was first. Jenny Lynn, good morning. She's lurking and working. That sucks, but thanks for being here. And Bionic Bigfoot, what's going on, man? Good morning, good morning. E-Wizzle, the degenerate fish keeper. I know that name too. Good morning. How you doing, man? Tired? Hello. Scotty Aquati, what's going on, man? It was good seeing you at the Clash. Good seeing Boizzle at the Clash. I did not see Bigfoot there. Jenny Lynn was not there either. Shame. Paul McCarthy, good morning. Good morning. Jenny Lynn, there you are. Bruiser, except it said, wait, lost the B in Bruiser for a second there. Good morning. Good morning, sir. I'm still kind of tired. It was a little bit of a hectic morning. That's why I was running late. I realized I still had some of my stuff in the car that I had to unpack and get ready and set up. So I figured why not, instead of rushing it, be a couple minutes late. I also have something running in the background, so I might seem a little laggy at the moment. And hopefully that finishes soon. And we could watch that too. I made like a little video of the Clash. Maybe we walk through. There's no audio, so it'd be me talking while we watch the video of what I was filming. But I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. If we get there, we get there. Window Liquor number 5. Good morning. What's going on, man? Thanks for being here. And I do see that you were no longer a snail. You were a shrimp. Congrats. You're moving up in the world. Alright, where else we at? Jason's getting the voices straight in my head. Yeah, that ain't ever gonna happen. Yep, Jeremy said it there, right? Ain't no way to sort that many voices. Yep. Good morning, Jeremy. Big Shrimp and aka Steve. Yo, what's going on, man? Good hanging with you, too. He was at the Clash, and he was in the aquascaping contest. And I believe his escape was really cool, man. I really liked his escape. I have video of that stuff, too, but I don't think I have anything really ready to show on that escaping. Speaking of that, I got a tag from the escaping contest. It got really jacked up in the ride home. Like a lot of the wood came loose, a whole bunch of the plants came loose. The hell for eye, that's what it is. Anyway, I tried to fix some of it, but a lot of it's just still over there. So we'll check that out too. Scuba Stevo, what's going on, man? He was at the Clash as well. It was good hanging with you. Bipolar Fish Keeper, good morning, good morning. Someday I'll get through this. Victor Coco, good morning. Thanks for being here. Debs Aquapets, good morning. Betta and Guppy Gal, good morning, everybody. Where's Kirk? He's lurking. He's probably sleeping in. Like Lady Diane, she's not here. She's sleeping. She'll be up at noon. Well, thanks for dreaming with us, I guess. All right. Scrolling. What sucks is we work 68 hours a week. You crawl out of bed at 8:50 on a Sunday to find no Clash stream. Sorry, dude. I tried. Problem is, all right, I was going to try and get some video together, but, you know, you can blame corporations on this one, okay? Because I have some editing software that I bought and paid for, and apparently I'm only allowed to put that on one computer. I tried to install it on my laptop so I could do a little bit of something. Nope, I need a whole nother license to put it on that computer. So I tried to do the stupid trial version, so I did that. Of course, you're limited to, you know, 1080p or something like that. And I think there has to be a watermark. But whatever. Either way, at the end of the day, it wouldn't let me do it because I didn't have the license, and it knew that the trial was the blah 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 blah. So I was like, you know what? We'll do it next week. Okay. Scrolling here. I'm trying to read too. Good morning, Breezy. Good morning. Lurking and catching fish to ship out tomorrow. Very cool. Who came in third? Shrimpins, Big Shrimpin. No, I think it wasn't him. I don't remember the guy's name. But he was there last year escaping too. But Big Shrimpin was a very close fourth, I believe. He was, if I don't know, I didn't see what everybody's points were, but we can go. Actually, I have that sheet. Where is it? My scorecard. Basically, I scored a 70, an 89, and an 86 from the 3 judges. So I did a lot better than I did last year. But I think it was probably like 7, maybe 8 in the whole contest of things, because I did see some other people's points. I didn't see the winner. The winner was Shelby. Second place was Kenny, ABC Biotope Aquatics. His tank was really cool. Third place was the guy, I can't remember his name. Fourth probably would have been Big Shrimpin. I don't know who fifth would have been. I think sixth was Eric Wyrock. I know I was lower than him in the scores. So I was probably 7, 8, maybe 9, maybe 12. I did have a bet with Ed, and I can't remember what we bet. But I was just worried that I had to find him a stick of dynamite, which luckily I think I scored higher than him, so I got off the hook on that. But I don't remember what I asked if I won. So he owes me whatever that is. Yeah, Wes is Jennifer Weaver's son. Yep, he was there. He's cool. He had a cool tank too. Trying to sell my 40 lowboy. How much should I charge? Jeez, I don't know, man. Why ask me this stuff? 90, 90, 95. Holy cow, dude. That was a great score. Big Shrimpin said. Third place is some YouTube guy I must know. I don't know if he was a YouTube guy. I think he is. I remember, and I think his name is Tim. It's either that. I'm trying to remember the 2 guys last year. They were next to each other, and it was one of those guys from last year that was there this year. And I know there was like a Jeremiah and a Tim, and then it's either one of those 2. Tim Nelson. There we go. Scuba Steve-O got it. Thank you. Thank you. I was close. Anyone type of question? Yeah, he's a YouTuber. Okay, cool. Tim Nelson. Sweet. You keep in the stand and getting a 75 gallon, but a 40 lowboy. I have no idea how much I would go for, man. Probably quite a bit. Well, it depends on the shape it's in too. You know what I mean? Like it's a used tank, so you gotta factor in how old the silicone is, scratches in the glass. If it's acrylic, same idea. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Somebody help him out. His channel name is Tim Nelson. Somebody get this woman a link, please. See, I don't even know. I guess I could get it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tim Nelson sounds right. Absolutely right. Anyway, moving on. I think I said hi to everybody. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Good morning. If I missed you. Do a quick scan here. Victor, nice to see some video on the Clash. Yeah, we'll check that out in a minute. I'm not sure it's done rendering yet, so it got a lot slower when I kicked the live stream on at the same time. Let's go through what I got at the Clash. First of all, some people gave me things, which is cool. I got these little like phone holder things, so I can. I don't know what this is. I think this is a phone holder too, but this is like real flimsy. This scares me. I don't know if you can even see what I'm looking at. Let's turn. Let's get a little closer. Also got this. Chattanooga Ed gave me this. Check this out. 1962 Godzilla. I think that says 62. Yeah, 1962. Pretty cool. I was looking for this. He said he got it at Target, and I couldn't find it. and then he found another one. So that's cool. Just got a Godzilla mug. I have it over here on the wall. I thought about putting this, like, plants in this. I might put a plant here. He's kind of cool. Oh, you can see that? Can you see that? Bunch of stuff. Alright. Put him back up there for now. The crab. You like that crab? Silicone crap is a pot lid. Spoon holder. I see. Okay. I tried to put my phone in there and it was like flimsy as hell, so I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. See, but I could use this crab. Did I stop my stream? What's happening here? Okay. That Godzilla mug would look cool in the Godzilla bowl. I had to move the Godzilla bowl. We'll talk about that in a second too. Alright, so this is a pot. What the? I don't know. Okay. I believe you. I got these. These are cool. There was this woman called Lily Ichthyology. She has like a little database thing she's doing, which I have a video I should put out on that of her little spiel. But these are little pins. And this, I don't know if you can see any of this. I'm trying to get my head out of the light. This is a Pseudomugal, or Melis. Jeez. This is the Cyanodorsalis. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. Jealous of my pin. Pretty cool. Put them back over here for now. The crab fold holder sucks. It ain't the best. I actually think it would be better this way. Then I could, let's see, will it go that way? No, that's horrible. That's a bad idea. It's a horrible idea. Lily. Lily's my cat's name too. Hang on, I got plastic. I got stuff. Alright, whatever. We're not using the crab right now because it's just too much. Alright. Anyway, I'm a big on $1 a gallon, but I've never seen a lowboy. Oddball tank should be more than $1 a gallon. Yeah, and when they get a certain size, I think 40 breeders, they're no longer on that $1 per gallon sale either. Maybe used ones you could probably get. Even then, the used ones are probably like 75 bucks, 50 bucks. But a lowboy's a different thing, right? That's a different tank. That's like it's only like 12 inches high, right? And then what's the dimensions of it? What's the dimensions, man? Okay. Moving on. What else did I get? I got a bunch of stuff, man. I'm gonna forget half the stuff I did. Oh, we'll talk about this. I forgot to talk about this. The last stream I did 2 weeks ago. And I had them sitting on the floor here the whole time. And I was like, yeah, I'll get to it. I'll just set them right here on the floor and not forget. And I just ignored them the whole stream. After being pestered by the pleco keepers in here, Aquaria Life is one of them, about pleco caves, I went out and I contacted my friend Kenny E over at Danikin Aquatics. And I know that Danny is making caves. So, I put an order in, and I got a bunch of caves, pleco caves from Danikin Aquatics. Well, I feel like this light is horrible right now. Is this horrible lighting to you? Seems horrible to me. This is like the bigger one. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use, but I want to put some in this tank. My 397s are in there. I also got, because I was undecided on all these caves. I got a ton of caves. I got like more caves than I have plecos at this moment. These are cooler. Well, not cooler, but these are smaller. That's why I like them. I want a smaller cave. So he gave me a whole assortment because I wasn't really sure what I needed or wanted. So I got a bunch of these. Actually got 10 of them from Daniken. Kenny and Danny. Got a whole bunch more. Oops, I dropped my little... I have this wrapped around my finger so I don't forget. Caves! Drop them. I think the 397s need small caves. Like these are longer and like skinnier. So I'm gonna try and find the skinnier ones. I also bought because I mean these are all very similar. So just different sizes, different color shades. It's really hard to tell, but they're all just like earthy colors. Some greens, some blues, like ash blues. You know, like blues greens. Definitely cool. It's kind of I was looking for, like handmade looking stuff, you know, natural looking caves. Here, we'll take them all out of the wrappers. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go down here. You don't need to see me anymore. You've seen enough of me. Is this empty? Yes. All right. What are we looking at? I don't know. We'll see in a second. More caves. More caves. Caves. These are the ones I got at the Clash. I got these from the guy that Chris is his name, I believe. But Steph and Maria were working at that booth. I got these. I also got something else there. I'll show that. And I got these at some table. I thought these were cool. These kind of like remind me of like those Japanese bonsai style pots, you know, like how they make those. Maybe we try 397s are real little, man. I think they might be better with some of those, but I don't know. I'll put a handful in there. Well, while the camera's sitting there looking, let me get the other thing I got. Wow. Wow. Got this from the same guy. I got those two little caves on the right there. Oh. This is going to be a process putting this in a tank. Should get the tag off of this, so because I did not pay this. Not pay what that is. Can we see this? No, we can't. Let's back it up. This is a piece of wood. Let's get this off here. Admire. Man, we're still not even catching its magnificence. But this is taller than I was gonna put it in the 125, but they're like, it's gonna be a process, man. I mean, we might have to do that. But I gotta make some like rearranging in there to make room for this. And it's no way it can stand up like that unless it's sticking out of the top of the tank. So maybe I misjudged. I'm probably gonna lay it on its side like this. Or, I mean, this has got a really cool hollow in here, man. I don't know. Here, let me see if I can. See in there? Now you're feeling it. It's got to go on the side like this or something. The pleco and the loach or the hoplo cat will probably live in here for all of eternity. Hopefully this thing sinks. That would be one hell of a thing to float. Could trim the bottom some. I could. The ghost knife would like it in there. He would like it in there. That's not a bad idea. Ghost knife is probably getting big enough he can go in that 125. Well, he could go in there anyway. Trying to lure him back. The small ones will be fine for the 397 for now, but they get beefy and we'll need a larger ones later. He has that wood thanks to Kirk. NFI just saying the guy hated him so much he had to ask us to go. Yep. Well, you know, you know. What's going on, Fish Dreams? What's up, John McKenzie? Skitty knowing you. Nona. Am I missing anybody? Nightbot's here. New local Austin. What's up, man? He was there at the Clash. That was good. It was a good time. All right, but just listed it. Okay. 50. Okay. Cool. Yeah, the ghost knife would go in there. All right. What else? So that's pretty much Pleco caves. Here, let me turn on that light in that one tank so we can start thinking about. I say we, but it's really just me. Think about where to put it. So, do we do that? I don't want to do that piece of wood right now. I don't know if I'm up to that task. 33 rainbow. Connect. On. Whoops. That one. This one? That one. That's awful bright. Whatever. Let's turn on that one too. We'll turn them all on. Let's get some lights going in here. Pow. That's on. You. This Bluetooth range is like really horribly so short. Oop. Why does it always go to the default to the blue? I don't understand this. Yeah, there we go. Salt water's on. Okay. Good enough. Nate Bud says check out KJE. Aquatics. Alright. We got. Ooh. Alright. Maybe I should deal with this thing on my finger first, because I keep dropping it. This is a twist tie. Now, what am I doing with this twist tie? While I was away, my wife bought me some plants. She got me some bonsai, or bamboo bonsai. So I was going to take this twist tie, twist it around this, and use this to hang on a tank. What tank? Going to be the one I escaped. So let's go over that way. I have to move the camera, so going for a ride, people. Going for a ride. Now, over here. There used to be the bowls, right? I had to move the bowls because I didn't have where I was going to put that tank did not fit. So I was very limited in space, so I put it there. It actually kind of really works there with that light too. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. And in this tank, I put some of Kirk's guppies. They're ginkgo sulfuros mixed with endlers. Those endlers were the ones I gave them. There we go. There we go. Some bamboo hanging in the tank. I already put the other one. There was 2 sticks. But I needed to find another stupid twist tie to hang it there, so and I just found it this morning. That's why I wrapped it around my finger, so I wouldn't lose it. Anyway, here's all the hellfry that came out of the tank when I was moving it. I was just letting it float because, I don't know, I keep putting it in the ground and it keeps coming up. So I'm just letting it float. Try not to disturb it too much so it stops losing its leaves. But other than that, this tank actually, you know, I got some of the wood back to where it was. Everything definitely shifted. So it wasn't quite solid B. What was it? B plus? B? Yeah, B. 86, 89. The 70 is what drags me down. Let's see, what would that average be? I gotta know. 70 plus 86 plus 89 divided by 3. 81.6. Rounds to 82. B. B. It's a B. Not just bamboo, it's lucky bamboo. Yeah. It is lucky bamboo. I also got a money tree, but that's upstairs. And the cats definitely seem to be going nuts over that. Hang on a sec, there's something I gotta do here. I noticed that this, first of all, this one got knocked over too much. I wonder if this Helpheri would just start growing on this plant, or this piece of wood. And these little guppies, man, they're like they're a little ravenous, like piranhas. Start picking at the skin. And I think this one's an albino, or it's a different fish entirely. I don't know what this is. That one's different than all the others. It looks almost like a female, but not. I think it might be just a different fish. I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. Jenna P, good morning. What's going on? All right. Yeah, so this is what survived this escape. But it's not a bad tank. I like it. Some snails in there. The tub remnants from the summer are in this tank below. Shrimp and mostly Celebes rainbows, but there's a pair of what do you call them? Luminatus that made it. Speaking of which, I didn't feed my fish last night. That's why everybody's like freaking out. Oh no, don't break that. Kicking glass lids. I got glass lids here that land on the floor or sitting on the floor that I've. Oh, that was a mess. Too much. I never fed the fry this morning, so I'm gonna do that real quick with my trusty fry powder and paintbrush. Just a couple dabs. So they don't starve. Alright, cool. And so, what did we get? I gotta move this down. So we're gonna go down a little bit. Too much. I got a pair of threadfin rainbows at the Clash. One of the vendors was selling these. And I was like, cool, I could use them. They're probably starving because I didn't feed them yesterday. So we can feed them now. What we got? What we got? We got a ton of foods. I'm just going to do my old pepper grinder of bug bites. Boom. Just a little grind. Not too much. There's also shrimp in here, which they'll eat up the rest. These are cherry shrimps. I believe I got them from Maria Z last year. Was that last year? No, it was sometime. I think that was at a swap. Either way. They're in now 2 tanks. Where the heck is my phone? Here it is. Can we see these guys? Yeah, well, we can barely see these guys, but whatever. Maybe I would have scored higher if I listened to more of Patty's suggestions. Next year I'm going to enter Patty into the contest, and she seemed to know. So I said during that whole scaping thing, I was the only one being heckled the whole time. That's all I got. Maybe it worked. It probably helped. Frickatas grow slow. Yep. Do Luminos get as big as Frickatas? No. In my experience, Frickatas are some of the biggest of the blue eyes I've seen. And I keep, what, 5, 6 different kinds? I keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Why do I feel like that's not? Let me count. Gertrudes, Luminatus, Frickatas, that's 3. Cyanodorsalis is 4. Ivan Staffis is 5. Right? Yep, 5. I think that's it. I just have more tanks dedicated to them. Yeah, the Luminatus seem more like around the Gertrude size. Cyanodorsalis, very similar size. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Let's move on here. By the way, I think my video's done. Yep, it certainly looks like it. So let's swap cameras real quick. These are the other things I got at the Keystone Clash. It's gonna be hard to see these, but I got. That's why I was wearing that shirt too. The Madaka rice fish. These are the Mayuki Madakas, I think is how it's said. So yeah, I got 6 of these. Got them from Garden of Eater, actually. Their booth, their little setup. These guys look actually like pretty stunning in person. It's like this camera is not doing them any justice. They actually kind of like glow in this light. They're so like silvery blue. I think I gotta back it up a little. These guys are probably hungry too. I haven't fed them. Alright. For some reason my headset shut off. So hopefully we're not going through this thing again. I don't want to have to deal with it. But it should be charged because it was on the charge. I don't know. Maybe the battery's just shot. Maybe that's the problem. Alright, what am I looking for? This. The grinder. The pepper grinder. Alright. The only reason we bug you, Jason, is because we want you to do well. Yeah. Where do you keep your spawning mop for Pseudomoogle? Do you float it at the top or let it lay at the bottom? Mostly float them. They're all floating on, what do you call them? Bobbers or corks. I bought some mops. That's the other thing I bought. I scored a deal on them on the way out on Sunday. Dude was packing up. He had a bunch of them. He was selling them for $5 a pop. I'm like, how much do you want for those mops? He's like, right now, $4. I was like, you want to do 3 for 10? He's like, sure. So that was the deal I scored. Well, I got the deal on the wood too, but I had to work that deal with some other people. Put a piece of stupid little heart thingies in the corner there. I can't see it. I got to turn it sideways. There we go. Put a piece of black paper on the back of the tank. Help them pop. That actually is a great idea. That's a great idea. Hang on a sec. I think I have something that could do that. So where did I see that? Just recently I saw that. It was, well, I could do this. I have right next to this tank. Whoops. Oh, I got these too. I got some long pipettes. Because I don't want to touch the saltwater tank. If I go to feed an enemy, I don't want to get attacked again. by the old clownfish. There, I have this like divider I made. It's made out of acrylic black, but it's got holes in it. It should work though. Did that work? Did that work? Yeah. Worked a little bit. Now you can see all the water stains on the glass back there. Amisa, Kalish Amisa. Good morning, good morning. What's going on? Did I get anything for my saltwater tank? I don't think so. Did I? No, I don't think I did. Trying to remember. I think this is like a loaded question. You probably know something I don't. Did I get anything for my saltwater? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, well, that's pretty much what I got at the Clash. I mean, I didn't spend the whole. I mean, I spent a lot of money on what I bought, but most of it was just, you know, hanging out with people. Put a good chunk on, you know, that wood. It was not cheap. These fish were not exactly cheap either, because they were like whatever specialized race fish. Oh, I did get some shells. You're right. I did get some shells. You're right. I have them sitting over here in the bags. I haven't put them in the tank yet, but I was actually toying with it. I forgot about this. You're all right. Good call. Good call. I got some shells for the saltwater tank. A whole bunch of whatever bags. We can add them. We can add them. Let's go over here. You know what's probably really hungry is these, man, this looks like a mess at the bottom here. I was trying to keep up on this. I did do a water change this week. Maybe I need to do another. Trying to get rid of this cyanobacteria that's brewing in here. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta change the focus on this camera. I think we're locked at a length, so everything seems out of focus. Properties. Turn that back on. There we go. Suppose I could turn the light on these guys too. Definitely need to feed them. Oh, I got worms from Brienne. Brienne's Fish Fam. Speaking of which, I haven't fed them. I should probably attend to my worms. Ooh. Let's see, are we ready to feed any of these? This one's probably struggling because I forgot to feed it for 3 days. Not cool. This is how you don't end up with worms. This is why my colony is struggling to begin with. Alright, I'll feed them. I just got like, I think they're mature cultures is what I got. I got white worms and grindle worms. And the white worms, they seem to be doing okay. I was testing out if they liked the algae wafers versus the bottom wafers. So far, I don't know. Don't know. I haven't done enough testing, I guess. Is this? Nah, this one ain't too bad. Let's get some more. Can we feed? Can we feed this one? Gotta get a little dirt in there. That one go. We don't want to stress it. This one looks better. Let's get them wet. Get them biscuits wet. Alright, this one's going to be a mess, but we're going to feed this one. I think this one's ready. Alright. Ooh! Get the dirt off my fingers. The worm dirt. Yummy worm dirt. Alright, I keep the dirt or the worms in like these, like whatever, basically like deli containers. And I use these plastic canvases and smash bottom wafers between them. And then when it's time to feed, just dip this in there. And all the little wormies, of course there's like pieces of, because I didn't keep this one relatively clean. But those guys will eat. I'll do it here too. Give you guys some. Do it to the baddest, because he really likes live foods. And that's probably good enough for now. And I'll put that back. And let it go. Wash my dirty fingers. And we'll see if the flounders come out. Usually takes them a few minutes. Pretty slow with that. But while those guys are chugging around, I'm going to move the other camera. And get ready to do some pleco caves. Some pleco caves. For those, you can try and put. I gotta do something about that cyanobacteria. But there is definitely a flounder right here in this corner, in the upper left, or whatever lower left here. There's also one kind of where that big white spot is, below the heater. I can see the eyeballs. There's one in the back behind the diver man. And I don't know where the fourth one is. It might be over here, but I can't really tell. Ritesh, good morning. Alishan, good morning. Heading out to the Jersey Shore auction. Guess I did not spend enough money last weekend yet. Benoxky, what's going on? Yeah, I guess not, Alishan. That's funny. Scroll and make sure I didn't miss anybody. Did you see the rice fish that has the dots all over its body? No, I did not see them, but I did not get them either. These are the blue Miyuki Madakas, I think is what they're called. Well, not these, they're in another tank, but yeah. Let me get some more. Snagging the coffee. Alright. Man. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hey, look at those. Actually, one of the 397s is out right now. We got to get the camera on that. Don't spook them. Back away slowly. Oh, one of the flounders moved. I see it. You got to be good to see those eyeballs. Those suckers are incognito. Yeah. I've actually gotten pretty good at spotting them. Oh, there's two in the back now. I don't know if you can see that guy scooting around back there behind the rock. But they've woken up to the fact that there's food in the water. And they seem to be doing fine in the brackish. Alright, let's see. What's the other camera looking like? Oh no, oh yeah, we can see him. Okay. We're going to switch here for a second. We are going to try and zoom in. You see him now? Now we go focus. There he is. Right on that log, you see him? Where's Kirk? Damn it. It's a good question. Where's Kirk? It's Captain Kirk. Maybe we call his name Fishymon, Fishymon, Fishymon. Fishymon, Fishymon, Fishymon. 397, living his life. Flounders living their lives. Scooting across the thing, I just saw him moving. See him down there. I really gotta. I did a water change and I stirred up all the cyanobacteria, and then it just kind of settled and turned everything like a lighter shade of green. So I guess if I just keep up on it, it should probably. We'll see. See. All right. Let's go back here. Little 397's cool, man. He's got no fear. Better in focus. Where? Come on now. A lot better. He's getting bigger. We should definitely get a cave on that side. One or two. Is this the 125? No, this is a 33 long. 33 long. All right, let's just apply that. Apply that. Okay. All right. Let's figure out some pleco caves. Now Maria said that those, they'll be good for now because they're little, but they're going to get bigger and chunkier. So maybe we should just put bigger and chunkier caves in there to begin with, instead of having to. Put a little one in there. I'm going to use this one. And I do want them to kind of like be in an angle that I can see them at, right? So if I look in there with a flashlight, I can see somebody in there. So let's do this. Into the molmy depths. It's pretty good. Not bad. The guy was like, yeah, okay, whatever. He's completely unfazed. Oh, the other thing. I was talking with Kirk about these melon swords that he gave me, and how they just seem to be kind of like dwindling. He says that they're very heavy root feeders. So maybe I should put some root tabs under them, which is not a bad idea. Do I have some? I have some right here. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I got at the Keystone Clash. Oh, dude. I just freaked out my bala sharks. They flipped their lid. I got some new tweezers. Dude, I am going to break these lids. I got to move these. Alright. I don't have a whole lot of these root tabs left, but I'm going to put one under here. And we're going to see. Okay. There's one over here too. We'll try this. We'll see what happens. Could be they just don't like what I have here. They don't like what I got. So I get it. Don't like what I got. I don't like the cut of your jib. But I said, it's the only jib I got, baby. Let's try and get these. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I did this little method here. I just found, like, I had these stupid magnets, and I was like, all right, what am I going to do with these? I had these magnets laying around, so I was like, you know what? Here, let's do this. Bam. Now I keep all my aqua tools like magnetized over there. I don't know if it's a good thing, bad thing, but it seems to work. So, positive of having a metal rack, I guess. Usually swords aren't very picky. Yeah, maybe they're just not getting enough. He stayed on the log. He did. He didn't even mess. He didn't even move. He's still hanging there, isn't he? Is he? Yeah, he is. I have to get him some. Here, let's pick another cave here. Maybe we'll do a little shallower one, wider one. And we'll do one of these longer ones, I guess. I think I want to put one of these caves. How are we looking here? How are we looking? You see what I'm seeing? Now you got kind of a weird long angle but it's real tight in here. Ooh, Richard Reynolds, good morning. Good hanging out with him too. The magnetic waves will give my fish cancer. Maybe. All right, let's turn it that way, and how about there? That should be a little better. A little more centralized. All right, I'm gonna put this one. Get all the air out of it. Let's put this down in here. Little shadow. Give it a little entranceway. There you go. That's 2. I like how that one looks. That one's cool. Here's a little bit a wider one. Maybe we'll use the wider one back here. I should do like clean up some of this mulm floating around. Jeez. Probably couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt. Yeah, I got 3 caves, 3 plecos. Right? Such a thing as overdoing it. I didn't even use the little ones I got. Oh well. I like this. I like this. I like this. Let's move this wood out of the way before I knock it over. Oh my god, this thing's heavy. This is some heavy wood, man. It's big. Some big wood. Some big wood. Alright. Well, now that we instigated this, we're going to do a water change. Just quick, dirty. Quick and dirty water change. Just cause this mulm, it's feeling like it needs to come out. Any blackbird algae starting to grow in here? Yup, see it? It's all over. Maybe we can stop it. Its tracks before it gets too crazy. Maybe. It's probably too late. You know? You know? It's too late. It's gone too far. See this guy's struggling. Maybe it's just not getting enough light. I can't imagine it's not getting enough light though. Everything else seems to be getting enough light. The other thing I got at the Clash were these things called Spixie snails. They're supposedly like, I don't know, blackbeard algae eating snails. I put them in a tank. We'll see. I don't hold my breath on those things. Let's put it that way. And it's probably one snail that just has like a lifetime of food, and you're just gonna walk around and be like, okay, munch, munch, munch. How much can one snail eat? That's a good question. That's a good question. I found my first BBA a few days ago under a pile of moss on some old driftwood. Still deciding if you're gonna keep it. Well, I mean, look at this beautiful stuff. Big waves in the breeze. Get some goodaids. They will eat BBA. Silver Creek, good morning. Atkins. Alright, am I missing anybody here? Trying to pay attention to chat. Don't, you know. Alright. We're almost done. We're just doing a little bit of a water change here. We're not getting crazy. The guppy grass, or not guppy grass, the frog net, which I got from John McKenzie, by the way. This seems to have done pretty good in this tank. It definitely soaking up a lot of nutrients. There's also that Pogostemon ocellatus, some dwarf sage, some, I believe this is aerial column Vietnam that Kirk gave me. It's doing okay. It's died back a little. The melon swords are not doing alright. They don't seem to be doing too good. But I'm going to try that, and there's some crypts in here too, and they seem to be doing okay. So that aerial column here, a little bit of dieback on those tips there. I don't know if that means the whole plant's dying, or that was just a transition phase. I don't know. Maybe they're not doing so well. The Spixie snails are kind of rare in fish keeping, so it's a win. Yup, that's what they were, Spixie snails. Yeah, I did a Google search on them like recently, and I really didn't do too much research other than that. Oh yeah, that's what they were, Spixie snails. I can't tell you much about them. They're snails. They look I guess they're a type of apple snail, but like you know, obviously, I mean, mystery snails are a type of apple snail too, I guess. So I guess they're in that family, the mystery snail family. We'll see. I got what is it, 6 of them I think was in the bag, something like that. Whoa! Whoa! Jars are leaping at me. I gotta get the algae out of this thing. It's clogging it up. That's the problem with Blackbeard, man. It clogs everything. It'll clog your filters too. Like your hang on the backs or your canister. Alright, good enough. Good enough. Put that back. And let me get a piece of advice. If you're using pythons and stuff like that, man, get those quick disconnects from like Amazon, or don't get the ones from like the big box stores, because they have some stupid throttles on them. Safety things that really restrict the flow. But or you know, pop them out, I guess. But I got mine on Amazon, and they're like some of the greatest things I've ever gotten. The quick disconnects. What is with this? Are there 2 snails here? Nope. Just one really big snail. This tank has a bunch of ram's horns in it, and I think some Malaysians. There was also, what is it, my glowfish is in here. I didn't see him a minute ago. I see another one of the L20, 397s. He's under this log. Yeah. I gotta make sure I put some kelp wafers in here for those guys. They like them. 397s. They like their algae. They will eat some proteins, I guess, but they're mostly like they're panax, I believe. So wood eater, algae eater. Ah, flux. And I stirred up a mess here. I was gonna feed them. I'm gonna let it wait though until it settles out. There's some frying there. Yeah, I gotta do something about that too. I think when these there's only 2 fry in here. Looks like the others did not make it. When those guys grow up, I'm gonna put them with the main colony, and then we're gonna move this tank. But they got a little bit of growing to do first, and I really don't want to move them until they're a little bit bigger. Actually, yeah, they are kind of really little. Give them like another week. Maybe next week we'll move them. They're starting to get to the point where they can eat baby brine on their own. They don't need the fry food, so they're getting kind of biggish. They got to get to the size that the adults are not going to hurt them, which I don't think they really will. They're really good with their eggs. I don't know how they are with the babies. All right, well, we got some pleco caves in here. I call that a win. I have more pleco caves. I have more plecos in other tanks. I should definitely put them in the 75 because there are 4 plecos in there and no caves. So maybe I should give them something to do. So let's go over there. I gotta turn that light on. I gotta turn that light on. This tank's a mess though. Mess. Here we I will. Hey now. Before I do anything, I want you guys to see this. Hold on. Can we see them? They're all out right now. Let's get some zoom in here. Zooming in. See all 4 of them? Oh, we're kind of losing that guy off the map there. They're all creeping around. Let's come down just a hair. How fat they are. They must have ate a lot. They look fat. You can see their fat little bellies. Robert. What's up, Robert? It's been a while, man. How you doing? Good morning. Our Aquatic Universe with Mike B is here too. Good morning, good morning. Whip's World's here. Good morning, Whip. Watts Water. What's up? Yo. Good morning. Vibes is here too. Hey, how comes I'm not seeing all these messages? Maybe I should be reading my messages. Give me credit for showing no matter what state they're in. Yeah. The good, the bad, and the ugly. What is it? That's the tagline on my channel is the down and dirty of fish keeping. Here we are. We're in the down and the dirty. Alright, well, while those guys are creeping around, I'll move the other camera. And I'm growing cyano. It's in my brackish tanks. So all my brackish tanks have cyanobacteria. And so does my saltwater. Except the saltwater one's red. This one's green, like a dark green. Alright, let's see about moving this camera. Maybe we turn on a light over here. Okay. Well, we have a light. Where am I? I'm only seeing 3 for the fish. Where are the fish, man? What is going on here? Where are the geos? Don't tell me I got dead fish. That would not be cool. I don't know. I'm not seeing any bodies. But I'm also not seeing my geos. Where the hell are they? Oh, there's eggs all over the back wall. Maybe that's why I'm not seeing any geos? Interesting. Well, we're going to turn a light on this tank, or turn the camera on this tank. We're going to see what the hell is going on. So, here we go, guys. Good, bad, ugly, who knows? Plus, this tank is a complete mess at the moment, so we may have to address that first. How are we supposed to tell what's in this tank? Can't see anything in this tank. Where the hell are the geos? Nobody's left the tank, have they? That would really suck. That would really suck. Hang on. Let me get a flashlight. Look around here. I don't know. There is definitely a dead fish back here. But I don't think that's a geo. Man, what is that? I think that was one of my, looks like it's been there for a long time. One of my, Gararufas. He made his way out of the tank. Alright. I don't know what's going on here. First steps first, we gotta clean this glass. Start water changing, I think. Well, do I want to stress them out? I don't know if you guys can see, but there are a bunch of eggs on the back of that glass. And there were 2 Geophagus wine milleri in here that I have no idea where they're at. And they're not exactly small fish. And I'm not seeing any dead bodies. Unless they're hiding. They gotta be hiding. Maybe they're hiding. I don't know. I can't see. Alright. I can't see, man. I can't see. Let's get the water moving. Oh. This is an emergency. Let me get my camera, my phone. Alright, Vibes. Thanks for stopping in, man. Have a good day. Oh, yeah. Has everyone recovered from the Keystone? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's one. Alright, where the hell were you hiding, dude? He's probably hiding from those angels, man. They're probably ready to kill. Alright, let's clean the glass. That'll help everything out. There's at least one geo alive. I'd be really upset if the other one. I mean, come on. I lost one. Oh, that's what happened. That's one thing that did happen. I forgot to mention this. The day I left for the Keystone Clash, ow! One of these line milleri was laying on his side in the tank. That's kind of why I was concerned. I don't know what happened to him. I think maybe it might have been he was getting bullied by the other 2, because I think those 2 were kind of pairing up. So I don't know if he was just getting roughed up. But he was laying on his side, and I had the instructions for the wife to check on him to make sure, and if he was dead, get him out of the tank. Well, Later that same night, on that Thursday, he was dead. So down to 2. I had 4 at one point. Basically, one of them never left quarantine. Well, he left quarantine for a week and then went right back into it, and then he died. Yeah, he had some weird. That was the thing. Did that on the stream. We went through that. He had some weird stuff all over his fins, like body lesions. That guy was not doing good. Luckily, it didn't spread to anybody else. Alright, I see one Geo, man. Is there another one in here? Has anyone seen the second one? I really haven't been paying attention. Let's move that this way. We'll clean the rest of this. Stupid nose. It's from my, whatever, my stupid lip is still numb. And, every once in a while it just itches. Which really sucks because you can't scratch it because it's really numb. It just feels like it itches. So I have like this constant tickle on my face. Something at my end, I don't know. I've been kind of neglecting this tank for at least the glass. I haven't cleaned this in a while. If you couldn't tell. Gee, what gave you that clue? I think we're pretty good here. Let's make sure. I see some plecos. Mr. G's in here somewhere too. All right. Can we see Mr. What I do with the? Is it in my pocket? It is. Mr. G. Oh, where are the? There's a L333 right there. Oh, there you are, Mr. G. I see your face. He lives under that rock, or that piece of wood. There's one of the Geos. I don't know where the other one is. Maybe he's hiding too. Hiding. You hiding back here? I don't know, man. But while we're here, we can put the. I'm pretty sure that other Geo's in here somewhere. He's just hiding. There's a lot of wood and hiding spots in here. And if he was dead, I would probably see the body, right? Oh, there he is. 1, 2. There we go. Problem solved. They are hiding. Whew. It's probably hiding because it was dark in there, and they're just like, whatever, it's nighttime. Leave me alone. All right, we're going to do like 3 or 4 pleco Ks in here. We'll do some of the bigger one here. While we're down there disturbing stuff. This one over this way. I want to be able to see in them, remember? Otherwise, what's the point? too much? I can't really go back further with that one. Something's stopping it. I don't want this one down here. Don't bite me, Mr. G. Oh, he's not gonna like that. I lifted you up. That's all right. That's all right. Stick you back there. Get the plant out from under it. There we go. Good enough. All right. Well, we got pleco caves. We got 4 of them in here. This one seems to be a little better. I like them. They actually look good. They kind of blend in. That one's going to be hard to see in. Now this melon sword looks like he's doing a lot better than the other one was. Maybe it is the lighting. I don't know. Maybe there's more nutrients in the soil. I don't know. Let me find my chat. What do I do with it? Here it is. Ow! Oh man! It's killing me. Okay, where are we at here? What's happening here? Let's look. Okay, cool. Those are some nice caves. Yes, they are. I got them from Danikin Aquatics. Kenny E and Danny. I believe Danny made them. She has like the fixins. They are cool. They're definitely cool caves. I'm naked right now. Whoa! I don't think any of us needed to know that, Whip. Dee Dee, what's going on? Good morning. What is going on? Why won't I scroll here? It's not scrolling. There we go. I can't have any fish that hides like that. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Whippersnapper. I don't know why Whip's naked, but you know, sold the tank for 60. Nice. Caves are awesome. Danny may make some logs. I would like some mini logs, so we'll see. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I believe, I'm not sure. I think they might have some left, like still left. I know that when she made them, she made like a huge batch. So I believe Peplin Creek got some of them. Well, Peplin and Foxy, they got some of the caves. I got some caves. I'm pretty sure other people have gotten their caves. But yeah, it was actually a pretty good deal, man. I don't want to tell you what I got because I'm not sure if I got like, you know, the buddy discount or not. So I'll let you work it out with him. But they were relatively competitively priced considering they were shipped to my door. So. All right. We seem to be good on the, we're what? How far along are we in this water change? Do I have my little mark? Yeah. About another little half knuckle. We'll be there. Oh, yeah. And I did tell you I broke down well, I didn't break down the bowls. I broke down one bowl. The 2022 Pack-A-Bowl contest bowl I broke down. That was the one that had the bonsai tree in it. I planted the bonsai. Probably need some water. Should probably water it. We'll see. I don't think it's going to do well here. I'm going to move it upstairs in a little bit, but I wanted to at least get it like semi-acclimated here in the soil. But the Godzilla bowl I just moved. I moved to another location. I forgot to point that out. It's in a window. Hopefully it's no cats get up there and knock it around because it's relatively stable. I don't think it's gonna knock it over. I don't think I could open the window though. show you guys. I'll show you. I'll show you. Let's turn that lid on. What are we at? 10:30 already. Holy cow. Well, let's finish this water change. I think I put all the pleco caves in I'm going to put in for now, because, I mean, all the other tanks just have like one pleco in them. Do they really need caves for themselves? Pretty sure they've already figured out where they like to hang out. Maybe if I get more plecos in this tank, I will. Alright, what does that other camera look like? Yeah, that's not a bad shot. You get the idea where it's at. Bam, it's up there in the window. So it's getting natural sunlight now instead of the only thing in that tank is snails. Whatever the bowl sits above the bala sharks next to the pothos. The party lights up there, that's actually not really, I mean, that's like a decorative item. That's not real. Those aren't real. Chris's Aqua Zone, what's going on, man? Good hanging with you at the Clash too. Yes, sir. Jason, are you up for... Hold on, I can't read. Stupid. Some ideas on shorts. I have a good brain. Fart for the Zilla Bowl? Maybe. I don't know, man. Shorts are all over the place. I think those sharks have grown some. Yeah, you're not the only one that said that. I was looking at them the other day, and it was like, these things have gotten a lot bigger. Let me move the camera. Take a look. I can stop that water from flowing too. Let me move this to the shark-infested waters. Get a little more head on there. Even the Denison barbs have gotten bigger, in my opinion. It's like when I moved them from the 55 to the 75, they look like to me like they got bigger, right? Oh, there's a horrible glare on that. But yeah, those dudes are big. Let me stop the water. We don't need to go any deeper on this water change. Okay. I will fill this up. Okay. You guys can watch the ball of sharks for a second while I fill up this tank. I'm going to start it filling up. Yeah, there's a horrible glare there, man. It looks like you can see the whole fish room. I had 5 Denison barbs at one point, but one of them disappeared. That was a while ago. Alright, let's see if we can go over this way and get rid of some of that glare. It's probably not any better. Where's my phone? But these bala sharks, they're pretty skittish, man. They're very easy to spook. They're definitely big. That one's like bigger than my hand, like way bigger than my hand now. They're getting bigger. Might have to get a bigger tank for them. So I told my wife when she first got these, I had them in like a 55. And then she found out how big they got because we went to a fish store and they had like a full size one that was like 18 inches, like 2 feet long. She's like, these are the fish we have, right? She's like, they're going to get that big? I'm like, yeah, maybe. She's like, what are you going to do? I'm going to have to get a bigger tank. She's like, you son of a bitch, you knew that. You knew that the whole time, didn't you? I said, maybe. So, that glare is kind of cool. Yeah. Would putting a background on the tank help them? I'm sure the darker substrate would help. The tank is painted black, the back of it. So they have a background, I guess. The thing that really kind of calms them down, honestly, is ditherfish. In my experience. Maybe I need to get some more dithers in there. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're just skittish fish. Like more dithers kind of keep them calm. But it's like, you know, to me, I probably appear like a big giant predator just moving in front of the tank. So they're like, oh my god, we're pinned in a corner. Let's flip out. All right, let's transition here before I forget that I'm filling a tank. How about plants? The problem is they eat plants. They are notorious plant destroyers. I had some fake plants in there, obviously. I don't know. It's not a whole lot, but I'm gonna put that wood in there. But that's the other thing that makes me worried. That wood. They flip out, they can definitely hurt themselves. They have hurt themselves. Like if it's night and I walk by that tank, I got to be very careful because I will spook the hell out of them. So, anyway, I guess I have babies in here, huh? Or at least eggs. I wonder how many times they've done this. I stopped actually checking to see how many times they've laid eggs. But this is the first time I've noticed it in a little while. You guys are hungry, huh? I haven't fed you in a day. Hopefully I didn't drain that water too low and it went below the eggs. I forgot about that. I wasn't even looking at it. Probably did. But I don't think they were out of water that long. I guess we'll find out. Don't put wood in the tank. That's nasty, baby. What? Some big tall fake plants. Yeah, well, alright, yeah. Well, I mean, and then I bought that wood just to look at, I guess. Keep it in my fish room. It's a centerpiece. It's an expensive centerpiece. Jesus. Maybe I need another tank. Maybe I need a bigger tank. So that I can stand that wood upright. We'll see. I'll leave the wood for now. This is almost full. Good enough. All right. We got wood. I really like silk plants. Yeah, Killer Kitty. I have some of my silver dollars. Yeah, I had some silk. Did I have some? No, it wasn't with them, was it? I think. I'm not opposed to getting some of those, like fake plants. Here, let's switch to that tank so we can look at what we're talking about. Swap our cameras. For those who haven't seen this, I think it's time. Lord Montague, the Lord of Flames, judges you. Anyway. Marina has some 3-foot bamboo, which can be used a lot better. You know, I didn't. What plants? All right, I put like all sorts of plants in with these guys. Anubias, they eat it. Crinums, they eat it. Guppy grass, they'll eat it. Salvinia, they'll eat it. Duckweed, they'll eat. Any plant I put in here, they eat. Pothos, I had pothos grown out of it. They eat the roots. Although eventually they did leave the roots alone. I think they just didn't like it. But they tried. Maybe you should run Strahd with Monty. Yeah, there you go. Fake plants. Yes, I know, fake plants. Fake plants. BBA will certainly grow in here. They have no problems letting that go. You can see the kind of fuzz starting there. Yeah, of course they won't eat BBA. What do we got here? We got some time. We got a little bit of time yet. Oh man, it's killing me. Did I finished making that video? So maybe we could take a look at that. There is no audio to it, so we can just walk through it. Good morning, fishy fam, says Eric Wyrock. Good morning, Eric. Thanks for being here. All right, so fake plants. Let me. I should write the stuff down. I should write the stuff down. Here we go. I got a little book here. I wrote Wire the Bonsai, which I already did. So we're gonna. No, I didn't do that. Never mind. Circle that. That wasn't. More grow lights for the plants I wrote in. Okay, what do we need? Fake plants. Fake plants. Maybe well, they wouldn't help. I thought about maybe like doing the pothos thing again. Has something on that like hanging in like roots in the tank, because they did let those grow. So that might get what do you call it? Like the whole tree root looking thing growing in the tank. So that might be cool. I don't know. We'll have to check that out. Put some more fake plants. I remember when I got fake plants, somebody yelled at me for getting fake plants. And then I didn't want to get fake plants anymore. Shamed me. And I wanted to cry. So I did. Alright, here we go. This is the video. We can close this. Okay. Where did I put this? This is going to be one of those where it stutters because no, it should be fine. It should be fine. Should be fine. Alright. Shall we watch the Keystone Clash video? Do a little walkthrough. Show you what it was like. Why not? Okay. This is the Keystone Clash 2023. Start out in the lobby. Well, this is more like the back behind the lobby of the hotel. This is the Morgantown Holiday Inn, Pennsylvania. That's where their little restaurant is up there in that little ramp. Was it Gasoline Alley or something like that? All right. Then, essentially just come down a hallway. Like all good places, you got to go to them. Yeah, I didn't realize they ate plants when I took them off of a friend who didn't want them anymore. So sad. The next morning, poor plants. Yeah. Oh no. Anyway, this is where they had all the speakers. This is the speaker room. Can we pause that? Yep. I believe Jason from Primetime Aquatics was actually doing his thing at the moment there. Is that who's in the back there? Yep, that's him. Yeah. So that's a lot of the talks were in there. There was another space that had some talks. As you can see, it's definitely set up. And then this is the registration tables with the badges, the goodie bags, all that good stuff. Merch. There's also the raffle stuff here. You can buy raffle tickets. A lot of stuff. I actually kind of regret not buying any of those tickets to see if I could win. But I didn't really do any of that stuff. I didn't go to the banquet. Oh wow, Jazz got some footage. Yep. And then this is the vendor room, which is pretty impressive actually. It was quite a colossal. There was a lot of vendors, man. A lot of stuff. A lot of cool stuff. Art. Obviously, fishing bags. I didn't get like too in depth with this stuff. I just kind of like, tried to give you the idea of what it's like to walk through here. I didn't really get deep into people's tables. I just kind of scanned here. Did anyone go to Bentley and Dan's talks? I regret missing those among so many other things I missed. Did you go? Were you there, Killer Kitty? I didn't see any talks. And I was going to go to Jason's talk in the morning there, but then I was like, I need to eat. And then I ate instead. And a lot of times they lock the doors on those talks. Like, if you're not there when they start, you're not getting in. So, yeah. Anyway, there was art. A lot of fish art. A lot of cool stuff. Got the axolotl people. It was really hot in this room. And that's why I was like, so what do you do to keep these cool? And she says, I just add ice cubes. You can see ice cubes floating in the water. Some of them, I think. So I thought I did. Anyway. Your video is way better than mine. Alright, well, thanks. Missed the first one from Jason. I overslept. No, she didn't go. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I didn't see any talks. I probably should have. There was a bunch that looked interesting. It was Crypt Keeper's booth right there. You know, Crypt. Him. Then I got sidetracked like 100 times, so this video like picks up all over the place. But I eventually did do the whole room. Some guy was selling a RAM. Boom. More fishing bags. These are this is Mike's Bulgarian's Green. That's Mike right there on the right, and his brother Wes. Those are some awesome fish keepers, man. I gotta get with those guys and get some sort of tour going or something, or just hang out. Dude, that guy is a wealth of knowledge. Both of them, genuine fish keepers, man. And Mike's Bulgarian Greens is kind of like developing a name for himself. I have some of them. That's who laid the eggs in that tank. Of this Mike's Bulgarian Greens. All right, yep. So more booths. This is Subarai. Apparently, that's the guy who put on the that aquatic expo or whatever it was in South Carolina or North Carolina. I'm sorry. That was the Subarai. I guess he was the one that put that whole show on. He was from there. He just moved to Pennsylvania. I found that out by talking to him. He had a lot of great fish. This is Chris, and there's Fishroom right there talking to him. This is the guy. This is my wood on the stand. Yep, there it is back there. Maria and Steph were on a break at that moment, I would assume. I didn't see him there. This guy had some like crazy, like this dude made me want to get back into African cichlids. Holy cow, these things are wild looking. And this is the Lily Ichthyology, the one that had the pins. I have she did a little spiel. I'll probably put that on like its own video. There's Keith, KJE. He had a ton of stuff too. I bought a net from him. I needed the net. And there's Wink Master Supreme forever. Keith. KJE. Ton of stuff, man. He had a lot of botanicals, man. Oh, there was a guy right here. Did I get any footage of this? This guy made some really cool terrariums. Like you just buy the whole setup like for 200 bucks or whatever it was. Definitely gave me ideas. Ton of fish. Really cool bettas. I was tempted with the bettas. Not gonna lie. I bought a net. Is she aware of this? Nope. She's gonna get the notice in the mail. I got Corey's from him. Oh yeah, from Subarai. He had a lot of cool Corey's. Been watching, not chatting, just chatting and saying hi. Not gonna be talking, but wanted to say hello. All right, cool. Well, thanks for saying hi. Fishing outdoors with Lando. People doing their thing. You adopted 2 bettas? Yeah, I know. I saw the one. I didn't see the second one. Those red cichlids were awesome. Yeah, they were really cool. I got stickers from that guy. Here. Stuff. Ooh, this is Garden of Eden. There's Shelby. That's where I got my blue Madakas. They were right there on the table. We already went down that way. Whipping back around. That's the API booth that I didn't realize was there, and that you could get some cool samples, free samples of stuff. There's Yo Pauly. These are super cichlids. They were really cool people. Yo Pauly gives me snacks. Got a little power up right there. And then on my way. Paul Sotero. Yo, I regret. I should have bought some of those coconut huts. Those things are great. I love those things. I had some in my tanks for like years. They finally started degrading. Over the summer, that it broke down in the tub. but they make great hides. Canisteo, yeah, I did see him there. This guy had some really cool plants. Oshin, he grows all his stuff immersed. Or submerged, I'm sorry. Submerged. Underwater. Cynthia came home with 19 bettas. Was that, we just saw Gina's Reef there. Did we miss her? Yeah, I was paying attention to chat. Yep, Gina was there. Gina's Reef. That's where I got my tweezers. 19 bettas, holy cow. Father Fish? The booth with the plants and the glasses was really amazing. It was. It was cool. It was an awesome setup too, the way he had it. Very cool. Grows all his stuff. It's like all his own stuff. He grows it all submerged. I don't think he uses CO2, I believe. TJ, what's up? Oh, second track of the event of the season. Car needs some work. Hit that like if you haven't. Well, thanks for stopping in, TJ. Good luck on the track. All right, here we are. We're going to the fish show now. I was gonna walk through and just film each tank, but I'm like, dude, nobody wants to see this. Nobody wants to see this like this. At least not in this format. You'll see what I did. Like this fish was cool. I like this fish. He did not like me. Kind of flipped out. Luckily, he didn't leave the water, but I figured I should leave him alone after that. But this is the biggest fish show and whatever at event, competition, whatever. These are all the fish. Just rows and rows of fish. I figured if you really were, you should be there if you're really into that. I just kind of glanced through some. I got better B-roll footage of this stuff, but for the sake of this video, I just kind of blew through it. Just trying to show what all is here. A lot of these, they're just shrimp in there, like one shrimp. Stuff. This is where they had to give a kid a tank set up. This is like the aquascaping for the kids. Everybody got their own 10-gallon. They got to pick their gravel, some plants, some wood, some rocks, some decos. Pretty cool. I think they had a better selection than the aquascaping contest did. And here's the aquascaping contest. There's Bentley. That was Geek Boy there. I didn't really go into the scapes because there's a whole other video on that. But that's that, folks. Let's go to my geos chasing each other around. No wonder that one died. That dude's like bullying the shit out of everybody. Now we know why. I missed that completely. I want to see all the fish in the show. I did film a lot of them. I didn't film all of them. But I didn't put that in that video because, I didn't want to keep it 30 minutes long. Nice walkthrough, thank you. Yeah, maybe I'll put it up on, maybe I'll put some video to it or whatever and do a little narration. Do it a little bit better. But maybe it'll end up like I did with the Triple Crown and just edit the whole video and just never publish it. Still sitting there going, I guess maybe, whatever. I do that a lot. I should stop doing that. I should just publish it. Give a kid a tank thing. It was set up, scaped, torn down in between visits. Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't actually see it happen, and I didn't see. I saw it. I didn't see the kids after results. Yeah, come to think of it, they didn't really leave that set up very long, did they? Well, I guess the kids were probably taking it with them that same day, so. Interesting. Next time, go slower. Well, yeah, okay, fine. Is that too short for you, Patty? You needed it longer? All right. What did I do with my coffee? Xanadu. What's going on, man? Aqua Garden Zen. Good morning. All right. What else we got? About it, really. Check out these. I feel like I'm zoomed in. Probably. Yes. Zoomed in. Bella sharks are crazy. Just gonna put that out there. So is that zebra loach. Who was that guy who had all the critter keepers set up on racks? Critter keepers set up on racks. Was this, you're talking about the Keystone Clash, or you're talking about somebody like on YouTube? I think its attention spans are short, so is their aquascaping. It's funny. This is the type of format where I find the walkthrough tolerable, with you live explaining what we're looking at, reacting to comments. Yeah, I was gonna try and do that on my stream last week, but unfortunately, like I had some tech problems, so I didn't get to edit the video. I did try. Well, I gave it a half-assed attempt. I went to bed early the one night and tried to do some work in the room, and by early that night it was midnight, and then I missed the Kumbaya session that broke out because of this. Apparently, Mike B from our Aquatic Universe there brought his guitar, acoustic guitar, and Ted Coletti was playing it. I'm sure somebody had footage of that up on their channel. Blue critter keepers at the Clash. He was selling a variety of fish. Was he in that video? Because we can go back and look. You can go back and look, Patty. I have the technology. Just for Patty. Do you remember where in the Clash he was? He was not in the video, so you missed a lot. How was he not in the video? I think I got everybody in the video. Stephen P has a video that is edited perfectly. For the Clash? Like a walkthrough? There you go. Alright, so he's not in the video. So, not on this row. Not on that row. What's the next one? Grip keeper. I don't remember anybody with critter keepers, man. See over there? Let's go kind of quick around here. Scooting down, scooting down. Scooting down. Over that way. Over this way. Down that way. Oh, the sing-along. Oh, yeah, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, yeah. He was across the way from the Subaru guy. Oh, yeah, maybe I didn't get that side. Not well, anyway. The Subaru guy was back here. So, if I got it, it would be right around here. Right? That was the guy. Or maybe he wasn't even set up when I walked through here. This was the Alex's Fishroom guy, right? Or Alex's from New York. He had his sign was really like just a piece of styrofoam, like with stuff written on it. But he had like some of the greatest fish and rare stuff too. I don't know, Patty. The ferals are over there too. Yeah, I must not have hit that side too well there. I don't think there was anything there at the moment. Back. Nope. Those are not critter keepers. This guy had some interesting fish. I was thinking about it. He had some Aru 2s, supposedly wild caught, and he had some thread fins, but he didn't have any females. I don't know, Patty. I'll have to look around. Maybe I have some B-roll of it or something. But I have no idea. And for those of you that missed the Miss Kirk in the Fisherman, the voice in my head. There he is. That's the guy. Those are blue critter keepers. Oh my god, I just had it. Oh, all right, now I think I know what you're talking about. Let's go back. 3 times the charm. Let's see if I can find it before I just go through here. Sick with like 300 speed. Is it this guy? Isn't it? Right here. I think this is what you're talking about. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, hang on. Pause. Desktop. This guy. Right? Those are the blue critter keepers. Oh man, I did have footage of this. It's me. This guy. Whoops. Just play it. It was kind of quick. But he was JD Aquatics. He did have some cool stuff, if I remember. No, best I could do. JD sells and get gills, says Greg's Planet Tanks. Well, there you go. Now you know. JD is out of North Carolina as well as Subarai. Although I believe Subarai moved. He's now in Pennsylvania. At least that's what he told me. You should do a species spotlight on a Halloween fish. Bum, bum, bum. Halloween fish. I don't know what a Halloween. You mean a fish that would be good for Halloween? There's Gina again. Yeah, Gina. I got my tweezers. We just watched this. Again. Are they eating their eggs? Freaking out eating their eggs? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Oh, that's where you got the. That's right. You had the pygmy cories. Damn it! I wanted to get some of those, and I totally forgot about it. Yeah, I wanted to get those pygmies. You bought a bunch from him last year at the Triple Crown. Nice, nice. Yeah, there's 49 people watching. Cool. If you guys haven't hit the like, hit the like. Help me out. If you haven't subbed, definitely sub. All right. Have we got anything going on at the moment? What else do we got? I don't know. I lost my chat. What happened? Chat's not loading. Chat has done. Start this. All right, there we go. I would definitely buy from him again. Yeah, I was tempted. I was like, when I was doing the walkthrough, I was just doing like, hey, I'm going to cruise around and just look around, and I'll come back later and buy some stuff. But by the time I came around back later to buy some stuff, I only bought like, well, I bought those blue Madakas. I bought those red fins, the pair. But I was really looking for them, so when I saw them on the table, I'm like, yeah, I'm buying these. Somebody else had pairs. Oh, there was pairs in the auction, and I almost stayed for the auction just for those. But they were like one of the last lots going, and it would have been, and apparently the auction went for 5 hours, so I was like, ugh, you know. And it was miserable out. It rained, like, you know, it was that tropical depression coming through. It's all that just miserable rain. I saw no less than 3 horse and buggies on the road that morning. Went down to the local Wawa. Definitely Amish country when the horse and buggies are out. It was a sucky ride home. Yeah, it was definitely. Well, I just took it slow. It took me probably about an hour and a half. It wasn't really that far. I'm gonna see if these guys are eating their eggs. I can't. You had to pay for the ride. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not commenting on that. Oh no! Don't be eating your eggs, people. Maybe I should feed them. No, they don't seem to be eating. They just seem to be guarding them right now. Chasing everybody away. You stay with my eggs. They'll be all gone tomorrow. They had a really bad habit of eating their eggs. But they're also. Oh wow, that glare is just horrendous. Oh, does that do any better? The problem is that the tripod is just the hair too tall. I really didn't do anything better, huh? Do you any hotel room shopping? No, I didn't see anybody selling out of their hotel rooms, man. They didn't have that. Can we go this way? Let's go like that. Is this any better? Get rid of the glare, make the glare worse, better. I really don't know. But we can see the eggs now. Problem is I have to hold it like this. I didn't see any room sales either, says Richard. Yeah. They weren't really pushing for those. I think they just wanted people to buy tables and sell in the vendor space. But honestly, there was a ton of stuff, man. People could have been selling out of the rooms. Maybe next year. Oh, it's being pushed back a week too. So next year's will be on first week of October, as opposed to the last week in September. So could probably get, which is actually kind of cool for me. I'm actually all right with that because up in this area here, there's this thing called the Celtic Classic. It's like basically like, you know, they have like Highland Games. Actually, I think it's like the final tour on the circuit of Highland Games. So it's like the finale, the Olympics. The Highland Games, so they do like the caber toss and stuff like that. Anyway, it's just like a weekend long event, festival thing. And it always happens that same weekend as a Clash, so I haven't gone to that in like years. So maybe next year I get to go to that and the Clash. That would be cool. I wonder what this new hotel is about. What new hotel? I think it's in the same place. It's just in a different time. Or maybe there's a different space in that hotel. Lady Diane woke up. Good morning, Lady Diane. She was here earlier, but she said she was going to sleep, so I'm assuming she woke up. We woke her up, guys. Too loud and obnoxious. Yeah, I figured there'd be some hotel room sales too, but there really wasn't, man. No dice. No dice. I think they are moving the event entirely. Really? I thought that was at the same place. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was at the same hotel, just a different weekend. That's why they had to move it back, because they had somebody else that rented the hotel for the convention space for that weekend. Daniel Velez, good morning. Same place, they just booked something else that weekend. Yeah, so it's being pushed back another week because I think it was a gun show. The gun show took the hotel for the entire weekend. And, the gun show was huge, so it's got like it's taking all the vendor spaces. Or whatever. Those rooms. Convention rooms. It's going to be at the same hotel. The hotel effed up and rented the space that weekend. Well, I don't think they effed up. I'm pretty sure they got paid for that. I don't know if this is an endorsement of the hotel or not, but the cops did show up at the hotel at some point. There was some police issue. I don't know what was going on with that, but it didn't involve me. I stayed out of it. I think there was a complaint from somebody. Saw Bruiser right there. Bruiser made you mod. You should be mod. You've been here a long time. All right. Yeah, guys, that's that was pretty much the Clash unpacked. I'll probably put that video out at some point. I stayed out of it, but I saw the whole thing. Yeah, I stayed out of it too, and I saw the two cops showed up. Yeah. I should have went running, see what they did. I'm out. Father Fish was a really nice gentleman at the Clash on video. Yeah, I didn't actually get to talk to him. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I got no issues with Father Fish. He used to have his mug until I broke it. Yeah, we won't get into that. But it was interesting. Could have been worse. They could have showed up because you were singing Kumbaya in the till 3 a.m. I think that's finally when people complained. But it wasn't that bad. It wasn't. The only people in the hotel were fish nerds mostly. Like, who the hell else is in this like backwoods town in the end of September? It's not like anything else is going on. That's just my opinion, though. How is Shanna? I don't know. I haven't talked to Shanna in months. I haven't talked to her in a long time. I'm assuming she's good. Yeah, I haven't really talked to her since, after Saturday morning cartoons. Who knows, man? I guess someday she may be back. We'll see. Of course, the fish fan brought the police to the yard. That's right. You knew it was bound to happen. Definitely bound to happen sooner or later. Police will be involved. But it was for something relatively minor, I guess. See what these guys are doing. Big old sharks. Man, that whole reflection is like crazy. Looks like it's behind the fish tank, right? I guess I should move all the like buckets and like bags and stuff out of that corner. It looks horrible. What are you gonna do? This is a fish room. It's a working fish room, people. I mean, I guess I could pull the eggs, but I don't know. Shouldn't I be leaving them with the angels? They seem to be doing alright at keeping everybody away from them. You know who I found out to be a good dude who I had no idea existed was Jeremy from Aquarium Domain. Yeah, I met that guy too. He was cool. Yeah, I didn't really know who that was at first, and then just listen to him talk and stuff. He's got a pretty cool stuff going on there. Noticed the corner of crab until I pointed it out. Is there a pleco in there? In what? Yeah. In this tank, yes, there's a pleco in here. But what you're seeing in the back here is a hoplo cat, I believe, in the right behind the rock. That's a hoplo cat. That's his little hiding spot. That's where he likes to hang out. Fishymon gave that to me. I've had him for a while now, a couple of years. I got him when I got the 90. It was part of the deal. I took the hoplo cat too. I was like, yeah. I think that was before I even started my channel or doing anything on it. He who Aquarium Domain, I think Washington. No, I think he's in Delaware. If I remember correctly. No, it might be Maryland. I always get Maryland and Delaware confused in my mind. To me, they're the same state. First of all, I don't even recognize Delaware as a state. It's just South Pennsylvania to me. Just because you break up, oh, where's gonna be first? Got nothing on Pennsylvania, Delaware. Just putting that out there. Cold day in hell before I recognize Delaware. Anyway. But he's I think he's down there. Because, what was it, ABC Biotope Creations. Aquatic Biotope Creations. He is in Damascus, Maryland. There we go. Yeah, Kenny was going to stop by his place on his way home. Right, so he was like an hour and a half south. He was going to go there and then have to drive 5 hours home. I don't know if he ever did that. Because I was talking to him on the day he was leaving. I was helping him pack up his tank, the Aquascape. And, which was really nice tank, man. Really nice tank. And these cool pistos he got for it too, which is like the perfect thing for that tank because it had this cool cave. Man, that was an awesome tank. Jealous. Tank last year was really nice too. But I don't think they liked that native theme that he was going for last year. So, and Kenny forgot his mead. He forgot everything. Apparently, he just ran out the door and jumped in his car and ran. Here are your hearts. I'm a retire. He's got the cooler tanks. Yeah. Too many Jeremys in the fish fam. There you go. Thank you for having a live this weekend. Well, I try not to miss my lives. As a matter of fact, the only one I think I missed was the Clash, and before that was the Clash. I'm pretty sure I haven't missed a stream since the last Clash. And then before that was for the Triple Crown. But I did an evening stream that night. And I had COVID. So, blame it. That sucked. Good thing I didn't get COVID this time. Some people got sick, though. They had the convention crud, or whatever you want to call it. Sore throats. Raspy voices. Is Fishymon here? Fishymon's here. What's up, Fishymon? What's going on? Your ears ringing? I think he was in charge of Fishtoberfest. Who are you talking about? Kenny? No. Hang on. I'm not talking about that. Fishtoberfest is happening right now, right? I believe Ian was at Fishtoberfest. Lots of Richards and tons of dicks. Nathan Hovey, what's up, man? I owe you stickers, by the way. I haven't forgot, man. I just haven't gotten to it. Don't worry, I'll save you one. I saved you one from the. I had special stickers for the Clash people. They were prismatic or whatever, sparkly stickers. A couple left over. But you've been waiting for a while, man. I haven't forgot you. I'll get it out one of these days. Did anyone see the harvest moon? Nope. Nope. Misa's got to hit the road. Have an awesome day. Well, thanks for hanging out. Think I'm going to hit the road soon, too. Sharkfin Adventures, good morning, good morning. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah. Alright, so we put some pleco caves in some tanks. We did a little bit of, water maintenance here. Showed off the goods from the Clash. That looks so... This video all whacked out? Is that what's going on here? I resumed, that's why. That's why it looks so whacked out. Can you share the names of tetras in the last tank? In this tank? The one with the bala sharks? There's bala sharks in here. There are denison barbs in here. Roseline sharks. And the tetras are Buenos Aires tetras. I think there's like 5 in here, maybe less. Used to have more. I probably need to get more. But I was thinking of, staying in, I don't know. They're cool. I like them. They're definitely cool fish. They're underrated. Pretty standard. You can find, I think I got these at Petco or something like that. Had them for a long time. They're a little bit bigger of a tetra. Yeah, they are pretty cool. Although if I do get more, I'm probably not going to get Buenos Aires. I think I would probably get something like red and blue Colombians or something for this tank. I think they would probably look a lot cooler. I don't know. Maybe. I should add some more tetras though, because I think these guys need more dithers. I was saying that earlier. The bala sharks, as big as they are very skittish fish. They like to jump. And I found that over the years, whatever, I've kept these for guys. These guys are like 10 years old. I've had them since they were like, like 2-inch fish at, you get them at Petco. That's where I got these. But I've had them for like probably, at least a decade. But anyway, like they get real skittish if they're alone in the water. They do better with dithers. Congos actually would be a good idea. I think I would really like to do the Congos. I've been meaning to get Congo tetras for a long time too. Yeah, I think that would be a good combo. That's actually pretty cool. Somebody was selling Congos too. in the Aquarist auction last time. I'll have to go back and see who that was, see if they can get more. We should plan a fish purchasing excursion in a couple months. We absolutely should. My uncle would say they belong on a hook. Sadly, he's a prick. Well, I mean, people enjoy that too. But these guys would be a little small for fishing, I think. You know? Morning, fish peeps. Good morning, Agua Bonita. Thanks for stopping in. Check out the albino Congos. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I think these Congos, when you see them in stores, they're pretty. They're not cheap, right? You'd think they would be cheaper for what they are. They just look like a silver fish because they're usually like whatever, they got to grow out. So, I just got Congos a couple weeks ago. Nice. Yeah, I have to look back to see who that was on the Fishroom, or the Aquarius auction. Same. Skipper's channel. Because they had a bunch of them, if I remember. I did bid on them. I think Skipper won them. Yeah, they were beautiful though. Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta let them grow up, or get them out of that, like whatever tank they're at the store, because they're obviously not happy there. There was that place that we went to for that swap, that fish place. It's in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's one of the places that Keystone Clash, one of the clubs there, has their swap at this place called That Fish Place. And they had like display tanks that were like planted, stuff like that, and they had Congo tetras in one of those. It was like really cool. Really cool. Really cool. Yeah, I think Congos would look really good in this tank. Probably like 4, 5. Not more. I don't know how quick they grow either. I really don't. I mean, they're tetras, so. I forget what I paid, but it was like 5 for 10. Really? That's not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal. I usually see them going for like $9 a piece. Maybe I gotta find some better Congo tetras. I don't really shop. I mean, I look at the Petco. My local Petco is actually pretty cool, getting some decent fish in. And they do get some like oddball stuff, like well, everything in this tank. Well, that's not true. The Hoplocats wasn't from Petco. I'm not sure where the sailfin pleco was from because I got that as a rescue, but you don't even see them in this picture. But the Denison barbs, the Bala sharks, the Buenos Aires tetras, all came from Petco. I didn't know any better, man. But like I said, the local place is pretty cool. They got a lot of good stuff. A lot of interesting stuff. A lot of oddball stuff. That's where I got my blind cave tetras. They actually had some. I've seen Gertrudes there. Like some just weird, like stuff you wouldn't expect. It was sad in the fish section. Yeah, that's the bad ones, man. When you get to those Petcos where it's sad in the fish section, or the PetSmarts. PetSmart's fish section has just gotten sad all around in general. I don't know what they're doing anymore. It just seems like it's like nothing but glowfish and yeah, like skirt tetras and goldfish. Congos are fairly slow growing. Males take a while to get their frills. They usually look pretty meh when small, and spectacular when they mature. Yep. Yeah, that's why it's like, that's why I don't see a whole lot of people, unless you know what a Congo Tetra is, you're not buying a Congo Tetra, you know what I mean, off the shelf. As far as like, kid. That's what I think. Kid going in there is going to be more attracted to like the glow Tetras and the shiny things, colorful things. But yeah, who knows. All right, guys. let's go back to this tank, see what these guys are doing, and we're gonna get out of here. It's 11:30 on a Sunday morning, and I don't know if Kenny E is doing his members only Daniken stream. Not sure, but if you are a member of Kenny, you can tune into that. I know our Aquatic Universe with Mike B also does a stream after this, so definitely check him out. Other than that, I guess we will get into it next week. See what else. Check up on, see how these eggs did. They made it or not. Paul Sotero, good morning. Yeah, yeah. He hasn't shopped at his local place. Echo. Congos are very easy to sex juveniles too. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. I feel like you'd want to mix, right? That way the males kind of fire up for the females. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. But Kenny's not doing his members stream. Okay, that's good to know. But our Aquatic Universe with Mike B is probably going to go. So hit him up. Yeah, and we will catch you in the next one. I'm going to leave you with Lord Monty. Count Monty, Lord of the Flame. He's judging you. We'll see you all next week, man. Tune back in. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I don't know what I gotta do. I gotta beg. Do you want me to beg? I'm not gonna beg. Subscribe if you want. If you have any comments or something you'd like to see, please put it in the thing below. Anybody watching a replay? Love you guys. And we'll see you all in the next one. All right, folks. Bye.